Hey YouTube, Sherry here, coming to you with my 6.5 week post-op vertical sleeve gastrectomy. I had surgery through a Lighter Me, which is a Tijuana-based surgical program. Sorry, weird shadowing. So yeah, I had my surgery on March 29th. 2016, and my doctor was Dr. Mariano Caruvias. Don't ask me, it's hard to say. My stats, get right into those, because I'm going to also talk about the vitamins I take on a daily basis. Sorry, I'm moving around a lot. Trying to get comfortable. Okay, so my notes are here. My highest weight was 236.2, and that was at the beginning of my 2-week pre-op diet. And I'm also 5'2", so that at the time had a BMI of 43. Don't know what it is right now, because I didn't look it up beforehand. I will try to put it in the description after I edit the video. Anyways, so surgery day, my weight was 224 even. And then skip ahead to my 5 weeks, which was the last time I weighed myself. I was 207 even. Which gave me a 2-pound loss from the previous week. But I've had some issues. I'm trying, we all deal with this issue of balancing protein intake with the amount of calories, making sure you're getting in enough water, which I know I'm not. There are some days where I don't even drink one 16-ounce bottle of water. It's really hard. So I've been trying to get in, like, the Isopure, and those of you who have tried it know, it's got a weird aftertaste and the dry mouth. But, I add, like, a little bit of the, like a sugar-free water additive, and it does help a lot. Obviously I can't chug it, but like I did before, on pre-op. So yeah. So anyways, so at 5 weeks, I was 207. And then, I kind of had, a weird thing, because I was taking in too much protein, and which I assume my calories were too high as well. So I actually gained 3 pounds, and then I lost 5 pounds, which would give me the 207. So I didn't really factor in the gain, because I weighed myself like a few days afterwards, and then I weighed myself on my normal day, and I had lost the 3 pounds that I gained plus 2 more. So it's, it was a bit of a struggle, but not to mention, because a lot of my protein intake is from dairy. I was getting really constipated, extremely constipated. So I went out and got the Pure Lax, which is the CVS version of kind of like Miralax. If you start really well, you don't taste anything, which is great. And then also, X-Lax in the chocolate. Get rid of glare. They taste great. I have no complaints in that, but I don't know. They did work the first time I took them, but it backed, like, I was in pain, and I think it's because of the amount of dairy I was taking in. So don't just take these, take something that's a stool softener too. Believe me, you'll thank me later. Because I've never had an issue with that before. Anyways, so on to today. So today I weighed myself this morning, and I went down to 206. which is technically a 1 pound loss from week 5, but it's been fluctuating. I don't necessarily weigh myself on a day-to-day basis, but on days where I go number 2, you know, I want to see if it makes a difference, you know, so I weigh myself. So, but I don't record those. I just want to see. So, like I said, I'm having issues with my protein intake. Generally, my breakfast is usually like a Kind bar on the way to work in the morning, because it's readily available. I mean, I go to bed, I wake up, I get dressed to go to work, and I don't have time to cook. It's, you know, I work 2 jobs, so it's very hard to get anything in. So unfortunately right now my stuff is still all processed, and but once my second job closes, hopefully that'll, you know, balance everything out. Hopefully. Okay, so I'll take the 1 pound loss, but you know, I need to get up and moving more. I was hoping that, you know, work alone, you know, walking over 10,000 steps a day, that I would, you know, be dropping pounds like crazy. But, you know, a lot of that isn't like steady walking. That's, you know, a 13-hour day of walking. There's no fast walking or anything, unless I'm like, gotta get it done. Anyways, so I'm trying to wait. Actually, I could probably start exercising now. I have no more abdominal pain whatsoever, which is good. All my incisions are healing. Obviously it's gonna take time for them to fade, so not really worried about that. Same with the hematoma. I'm gonna start doing my videos all on Saturdays now, just because that's really my only day off, and that's pretty much a set, you know. I think in a week or 2 I do have a Saturday shift, but I can record in the morning or night, you know, there's time. I'm not working 2 jobs that day. So, on to my vitamins. So, I take quite a few. Sorry. Okay, so I take, and most of these are Target brand. I work at Target. I get my discounts. Me as well. Okay, so I take biotin. This one's 5,000 mcg, whatever that means. And I take, most of these I take once a day. There's 2 that I take 2 a day, so this is once a day. And I take 1 gulp of, you know, I take 1 with a gulp of water for each. I don't take more than 1 pill at a time. I want to give it some time before I do that, just because I don't want to choke on them. Okay, so biotin, that's a must for your hair. I take vitamin D3. I think those are the bigger of the 2 that I take in that shape. I take vitamin B complex with vitamin C. These taste awful, but I take them. Vitamin B12. And then I take potassium, whatever that word is. And I haven't had any like Charlie horses and all that since I started taking these, and I used to suffer from them quite often. I wake up in pain, so I'm glad I take those now. Oh no, sorry, the vitamin D3 is the small one. The vitamin E is the massive one. But definitely take these. And then good old iron. Definitely take these. I had some issues, and I mentioned those in a previous video with my iron, so if you want to go check that out, you can. And then I take Women's 1 a day, the VitaCrave. But I take these actually twice a day, because it says serving size is 2 gummies, and my doctor also told me that you shouldn't take whatchamacallit, you should take these twice a day because of the fact that you can only absorb so much in one go. So I take these twice a day, as well as my calcium gummies I take twice a day. And these are always convenient. You know, I have these in my mornings, my PMs, and the PMs I only take the 2. So, so basically either when I get off of work or when I'm off on the weekends, take those. Now this is my painkillers, my Tramadol. These ones I bought in Mexico, so it's all in Spanish. Generally, I can take 1 a day, but I really only take them if I really need to. There are some days where I get off work and I'm in extreme pain, and because I'm back to work and I'm working 13-hour days, my back hurts, my feet hurt, my ankles hurt. It's just pain. But then there are some days where I have no issues, you know. So, great for that. And then for my scars, I'm now using bio oil. And it says to apply it twice daily for a minimum of 3 months. And as it says, it helps improve the appearance of scars, stretch marks, uneven skin tone, aging skin, or dehydrated skin. I probably started using this about, I want to say 3.5, 4 weeks out, once all my incisions were fully closed, and I didn't have any more scabs. Mainly because my hematoma, I was waiting for that to close before I started using this, and so that's fully closed. It's got a perfume, well, I'm going to call it perfume smell. It's like a, I don't know, like a florally scent if they mixed a bunch of flowers together. So anyways, so that's what I take on a daily basis. It's, seems like a lot, but there are people who use a lot more. So anyways, I will see you in a little bit with another video. Bye.